Fiji Police Forces Band for their performance and for the
So thank you everyone for coming today to show your pride and love for Fiji. We began planning for this day long ago, and we had planned a national roadshow all across Fiji. COVID-19 forced us to change our plans, but it cannot keep us away from celebrating Fiji's 50th birthday. We have found new ways to celebrate in our communities across the country. And that is why we are here today to celebrate Fiji50. Tomorrow, the Republic of Fiji military forces will be parading at Albert Park in Suva, where Prince Charles handed over our instruments of independence in 1970. Our Prime Minister recalled recently how proud he was to see the Union Jack come down and our flag of Fiji blue hoisted in its place. We would like to ask the Fijians who were there that today, the ones who remember, to think about how they felt and to tell your children and grandchildren about it. To the younger citizens amongst us, Fiji was always an independent country, and you can't imagine anything different. But there was a time when it was all new. Back in 1970, we were entering a new world as a nation. We were finally fully responsible for our own destiny. No one knew what the future would bring. All we knew with certainty was that we alone would determine our destiny. It is a rare privilege to witness the birth of a nation and then see it blossom into a country that has truly made a difference in the world. Some countries never rise to be noticed. Even though Fiji may appear as a dot on many world maps, we have punched above our weight time and again. We were conscious of our own potential greatness, and we were determined to seize that greatness, to respect all nations and take a backseat to none. Like other countries, we certainly have had our challenges over the years. But we are able to celebrate this day because we emerged from those challenging times stronger and, most importantly, wiser and more unified. If we always remember that we are one nation, one Fijian people, those challenges will fade into insignificance. We can be proud that after 50 years, together we have built a true democracy. Truly, great nations understand that independence is just the first step on a long journey. Today, as we celebrate our 50th year of independence, I would like to reflect on Nandi's history. Nandi Township was established in 1947. Around that time, the government of Fiji established its own government station on the higher grounds of Nandi. It is said that a couple of business people set up their business around the government station to provide much needed service to them. Since that time, economic development in the district has grown rapidly, and now Nandi is an economic power base for Fiji. The town of Nandi is expanding quickly and finds itself in a transition, creating many expectations and opportunities. The current population of Nandi municipality is over 71,000, and Nandi has 3 wards, Nandi, Matintar, and Namaka, and a ratepayer base of 2,722. We all know that Nandi is a city in making and that you have the desire to be Fiji's most livable city. We were pleased earlier this year to open the new Namaka facility. Modern and purpose-built, it is fast becoming an attraction in its own right. Further plans for Nandi include the Nandi Flood Alleviation Project in 3 phases and the Nandi Lotoka Master Planning Exercise overseen by my ministry is putting in place strategic thinking for the next 75 years. Together, we have set a pace of national development unmatched in the Pacific, developing our towns and cities and our rural and maritime areas, extending life-changing services across our islands. I think we Fijians have the right to be proud of what we have accomplished in 50 years. We were a nation of just 500,000 then, but as His Excellency the President has so eloquently said, and I quote, "Together over these 5 decades, Fijians have risen to heights some never imagined, but which we always saw for ourselves. We are a major contributor to peacekeeping in the world and a world leader in the fight to combat climate change and protect our oceans. We are the economic hub of the South Pacific, the leader in aviation, finance, telecommunication, and technology, trade, and commerce. We have vastly expanded our networks of infrastructure. We have put the ills of the past behind us. Today, all Fijians share common and equal citizenry and equal votes of equal value, along with a vast array of political and socio-economic rights in our Fijian constitution. Our ruggers have come home from the Olympic Games with gold around their necks. We have played host to major international meetings and sporting events. While our borders may be closed today, we are still one of the world's most desirable tourism destinations. Here in the West, you know this so well. Our success is not owed to luck or chance. It has come because our people, with their diverse strengths and skill sets, have together propelled Fiji forward, both knowingly and unknowingly. Because we have united, because we worked hard, and because we have pooled our talents, we have built a great nation, and we have defined what it truly means to be a Fijian. And what is that? To be a Fijian is to have courage and optimism. To be a Fijian is to love this country. To be a Fijian is to look after your neighbor and love your neighbor, and look after your fellow citizens, irrespective of their background. To be a resilient people, we must be strong people, a caring people, and a united people. Together have done great things, and together we will do more great things in the next 50 years, unquote. My fellow Fijians, even beset by this global pandemic, we must together remain dedicated to the task of taking Fiji forward. It is a labor that is worth the sweat and tears and joy of every Fijian. So on this Fiji Day, I urge you to look back and reflect, but look more into the future, because together our best days are yet to come. Have pride in Fiji. God bless you, and may all be blessed by the Almighty. Vinakavakalevu, Dhanyavad, and thank you.
Hari Om.